of him later, but for now I would ask Gareth Popkins to come to the stage because he has some Welsh poetry.
I do, yes. You might want to pause from the Welsh, but... It's the Welsh
Please also explain it.
Yes, I'll explain this poem. It's not one that I wrote. I'm afraid I can't compete with Simon in that quarter. But it's a very famous poem, and it's called Hon by T.H. Parry Williams, who was one of the most famous Welsh poets of all time, and famously won the Crown and the Chair, that's the strict metre and the free metre prize at the National Eisteddfod in Wales, for the first time it had ever been done by the same person in the same year, in 1911, and then he went and did the same thing in 1915. So this is his poem. It's not too long, so I'll have to flip over at some point, but just about manage, I think, to see it all. Oops, let's rest it like that, that's probably better. So here we go. So dyna I chi y gerdd enwog hon gan T.H. Parry Williams. Beth yw'r ots gen I am Gymru? Damwain a hap yw fy mod yn ei libiart yn byw. Nid yw hon ar fap. Am ddim byd ond cilcyn o ddeiar mewn cilfach gefn. Ac yn dipyn o boendod i'r rhai sy'n credu mewn trefn. A phwy sy'n cigo yn y fangre, dwedwch I mi. Dim ond gwehilion o boblach, peidiwch da chi. A chlegar am uned a chenedl a gwlad o hyd. Mae digon o'r rhain heb Gymru i'w gael yn y byd. Rwyf wedi alaru ers talwm ar glywed grwn a Cymru bondi grybwyll yn cadw sŵn. Mi af am dro I osgoi lefarydd a'i llen, yn ôl i'n cynhefyd gynt am dychymyg yn drên. Dyma fi yno, diolch am fod ar goll, ymhell o gyffro geiriau'r eithafwyr oll. Dyma'r wyddfa a'i chriw, dyma lymder a moelni'r tir. Dyma'r llyn a'r afon, a'r clogwyn, ac ar fy ngwir, dacw'r tŷ llyn ganed. Ond wedde, rhwng lawr a ne, mae lleisiau y drychiolaeth ar hyd y lle. Rwy'n dechrau simsanu braidd, ac meddaf I chwi, mae rhyw ysictod fel petai yn dod dros dy fi. Ac mi gliwaf grafangau Cymru yn dirdynnu fy mron. Diw am gwaredo, ni allaf ddianc rhag hon. I'll just give you a bit of explanation then. He's one of the greatest lyric poets in Wales, and his approach at a time at the sort of early part of the 20th century when there was some despair in Wales about the future of the country and the language, he rather said, look, we've got to get over blaming the English for everything for our colonised state, and we've got to look at what, now, you know, it's up to us to sort things out. So, and in many ways, his approach is rather like this. He's often compared to Seamus Heaney, several generations later in the Irish tradition. So he's saying, what should I care about Wales? I'm just sick of this. It's a small corner of the earth. I'm sick of these Welsh complaining about their lot. I just had it up to here, basically. So he says, I'm going to escape from this. And he goes, at least in his imagination, for a walk back to his, or maybe literally back to his bro I febyd, well, they say, as they say in Welsh, his Milltir Sgwar, the area where he grew up, near Wyddfa, Mount Snowdon, which is in North Wales. And he's going there, and he then starts to look round and see the landscape, and he sees the Wyddfa I Lliw, that is Mount Snowdon, and he sees the landscape and the lakes and the rivers. And then he notices also Dacwr tŷ llyn ganwyd, there's the house where I was born. And then he starts to hear in his imagination, mae lleisiau a drychiolaeth ar hyd y lle. The place is full of voices and images. And then he's, starting to think, well, maybe he hasn't had it, he's not fed up after all. He says, I'm starting to not be sure again. And I have to admit to you, he says, something is coming over me now. Mae ryw ysicdod fel petai yn dod droso fi. And then he says in the final couplet, which is extremely powerful if you understand Welsh, Mi glywaf graddangau Cymru yn dirdynnu yn fy mron. I can feel the claws of Wales sinking into my breast. Diw am gwaredo, ni allaf ddianc rhag hon, which means, God help me, I cannot escape from this. So in other words, he's tried to escape from his Welsh condition, from the situation, from his society and his landscape and his language, because that's the easiest thing to do, but he is actually unable to do that. It's something which he's got to live with and he's got to create within.
Thank you very much. I admit I haven't studied Welsh, and with this explanation it makes the poem a lot more meaningful to me.